Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, I always laugh whenever I hear anybody say to somebody, tell me the truth, as though the truth was a singular unitary thing that is black or white. But the truth, of course, is never black or white, and it's never unitary. And the truth can be a truth even if it's an opposing view that stands in tandem. The truth is a variable, and the truth in often instances is personalized as well. So you hear people say sometimes that that is your truth because that is the manifestation of truth within your own sphere of understanding. So with that setting the backdrop, guys, I bring you this: insecurity, I have performed better than Jonathan, says Buhari. So now Buhari, of course, is now coming out to tell us that he's doing better than Goodluck Jonathan did, even though Goodluck Jonathan was mopping up Boko Haram in the northern regions, in the northeast. But then under this dispensation, not only is Boko Haram thriving, we now have an additional element of Fulani headsmen, and then impunious banditry, etc. But the truth of Buhari's own truth is that he is performing better than Goodluck Jonathan. So you can see why I have started off the video with that preamble. He might not necessarily in his own mind be telling a lie. This might well be the truth as his understanding of it is, or the understanding that they have given him, but nevertheless the on the ground experiences of Nigerians run to the contrary. Again, the headline: insecurity, I have performed better than Jonathan, a headline attributed to Mallam Buhari. So now let's now see what fable the Mallam is about to tell. President Muhammadu Buhari has said the security situation in the northeast under his administration is better than what it used to be under former President Goodluck Jonathan. Buhari disclosed this on Wednesday whilst receiving Yakubu Pam, Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission, in Abuja. Although the president did not mention Jonathan's name, he made direct reference to the former president who handed power to him in 2015. He said, "What was the situation when we came? Try and ask people from Borno or from Adamawa for that matter, and Yobe. What was the situation before we came, and what is the condition now? Still, there are problems in Borno and Yobe. There are occasional Boko H problems, but they know the difference because a lot of them moved out of their states and moved to Kaduna, Kano, and here in Abuja. We were not spared the attack at the time. The government is doing its best, and I hope that eventually our best will be good enough." Buhari also assured internally displaced persons IDPs that their welfare was top on the agenda of his government. The people in IDP camps, the weak, aged, I feel sorry for the young because this is the time they are supposed to get education. We must not allow this time to pass because it will never be regained. So we are really interested in what is happening there, and we are doing our best, he said. So Mallam Buhari will have you have it be the case that Nigeria is a lot better now than it was under Goodluck Jonathan. So a lot of the things that drove Goodluck Jonathan out of office was the drumbeats, especially of the insurgency in the northern regions, especially the northeast. So you couldn't pick up a newspaper then under the Goodluck Jonathan regime without the headline Boko, 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 Boko. So it was that Boko 8 drumbeat that drove Goodluck Jonathan out of power. But then, of course, you have to understand that there's a backstory to all this. The insurgency then, even though it had its own agenda, it had a series of agendas. It had a religious coloration. It was essentially banditry, but it was also substantially political. It was substantially political because there was a time round about 2013 thereabout that Boko Haram were saying that they were willing to negotiate with the Nigerian government and they wanted Mallam Buhari to be their spokesperson. So everybody knew this and everybody still knows this. I mean, this was widely publicized at the time, so a lot of you should recall that. Boko Haram then was saying that they wanted Mallam Buhari to be their spokesperson in negotiation with the Nigerian government. Mallam Buhari at the time, of course, was trying to play it down, act aloof, and try to distance himself from it, but still kept it bubbling, you have to understand, because he had to show that he had the potency of an influence over those people. So that was the backdrop to the 2015 election, the constant insurgency, the linking of the Buhari name to this insurgency, to the point that the insurgents were actually pushing him forward as their spokesperson. So now, if there is a dulling of a Boko Haram insurgency within the Nigerian space since Buhari came into power, then it is very easy then to attribute then that the Boko H movement, they have their man now in Aso Rock, so they have no need now to go full pelt as they were under Goodluck Jonathan, who was of a different faith and a different ethnicity to them. So that is one angle, but the other angle is it's actually an outright lie to say that there's a petering of insurgency within the Nigerian space. There's a pullback, there's an ebbing of reporting of insurgencies within the Nigerian space for reasons of political expediency, because the media are either cowered by intimidation or bought outright by money, because Mallam Buhari, of course, operates a completely different system from Goodluck Jonathan. You would recall, of course, it's not that far in the distance, it's not a fabled land that I'm describing, but you would recall the unfettered freedom of speech that Nigeria enjoyed as just as early as 2015, when any and every idiot will go on the news and use all manners of invectives to abuse the president of the country, Goodluck Jonathan then, clueless, useless, idiot, blah, blah. All manners of just crass words were used to describe this man, from El Rufai to Tinubu to Amechi to Fashola, everybody and anybody, all the commentators, Wole Soyinka, even Obasanjo, they were just throwing all manners of abuse at Goodluck Jonathan then. But then, of course, he wanted to run a democratic system then, and he had this understanding that this was a democratic dispensation, and then, of course, people had the freedom of speech, either to praise or to criticize the government. But it wasn't even criticism that Goodluck Jonathan was suffering at that period. It was just unfettered abuse, and this was the drumbeat then that led to this constant regurgitation of insurgencies as a re-echoing, as a reverberation within the news cycle, to the point that that reverberation then got a life of its own. And then, of course, then you then had the sense that Goodluck Jonathan was losing grip of the security of the country. But that is far from the case, because Goodluck Jonathan had already purchased mercenaries, especially from South Africa and other places, to go and flush out these insurgents in the northeast. And that was why, by the way, elections were able to take place in that place, because they flushed them heavily, especially in the build-up to the 2015 election, so that the elections could take place in some form in that space. So there was a lot of gains being made in fighting Boko Haram under Goodluck Jonathan, but that was underreported, of course, for reasons of bribery and brown envelope journalism that we have within the Nigerian space, and the outright weighing against Goodluck Jonathan by the people who feel that Nigeria belongs to them, and Goodluck Jonathan was not part of the club. We're talking people like Obasanjo, Buhari, etc., Tinubu, all these people that feel that Nigeria is their personal property, and Goodluck Jonathan was not part of the clique. So Goodluck Jonathan, in spite of his good intention and in spite of his good works, was bullied out of that space. And if he was the president now till today, the cases of insurgencies in the Northeast will be just a footnote in the newspapers now, because he would have moved heavily. Goodluck Jonathan had a lot of plans for that region, by the way. These were plans that were actually starting to take shape. He had like a pocket of money that he was going to devote to like a heavy agricultural industry in especially that region. We're talking about $2, $3, $4 billion that he was going to pump in. So his idea then was for these mercenaries to flush them back, and then he then pumps in money. So all of these youths that were running to Boko Haram will be otherwise engaged to have room for insurgency. The Almajiri schools that he was building to sweep up all of these little children from the streets and put them in a school where they can learn and be fed as well. So he had a lot of plans, and that would have really almost virtually ended that insurgency in that space. But Mallam Buhari now, that is giving us now his own version of the truth, will have it be the case that Nigeria is more secure now than it was in 2015. Conversations in the comment section, the Malami has just told us now that it's better than Goodluck Jonathan. But then, of course, the Nigerian space was not the poverty capital of the world. In the tenure of Goodluck Jonathan, the Nigerian space was the largest economy in Africa during Goodluck Jonathan's space. Nigerian space was part of the emerging economies according to all of the global financiers under Goodluck Jonathan. So now Buhari has given his own verdict, and that is his own truth. But what is your truth is the question. Come share truths with me in the comment section. But before you come in the comment section to deliver the truth, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, the truth is a variant, but what is your variety? So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.